Okay. All righty. Do you see recording on your end?
I do see recording.
Okay, so we're recording.
Yeah, we're ready. All set. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 38 of the Best Day Ever Crafting Podcast. This is a podcast about our crafting journey and celebrating with you all the reasons why crafting every day makes for the best day ever. My name is Trish, and I can be found on Instagram and Ravelry as Tie-Dye Diva.
Hello, my name is Arthella, and I can be found on Ravelry and Instagram as Eris Knits.
So welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Welcome back to returning viewers, and an extra special welcome if you are new here. So before we get into the makings, do what we always do, just a little bit of admin to start out with. So we're still into our make-along, our Confidence and Hope make-along. And did we say we're going into week 12?
Week 12.
Going into week 12, which is amazing. So I'll be announcing that prize shortly, but we have two giveaways for this year, right?
We do. Mm-hmm.
So we have week 11.
Yes, week 11's giveaway winner, random number generator, chose number 4 from the comments on Ravelry, the giveaway thread on Ravelry, and her Ravelry name is Shirley Knits 123. So I'm guessing her name is Shirley.
I guess.
I went to a profile. I checked out her profile, but I didn't see a name. But okay, Shirley Knit 123, you're the winner of week 11's giveaway, which was the Taproot issue number 1.
Mm-hmm.
A project bag, Taproot little cotton project bag, drawstring, and a little Notions tin. And the prompt for that was, do you like to get dirty in the soil? Do you garden or not? If you do you actually get in the soil, or you're more of a container gardener, or what? So she says that she just moved, I can remember, she just moved into a townhouse. So, space is limited outside. So what she did is she's doing container gardening.
Mm-hmm.
She even showed a picture of it. So she has these like the Rubbermaid containers, the heavy duty ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So she's using those, and I think she said she has tomatoes and something else, and then she had some flower pots. I think that she put some mint in. So yeah, there were so many comments and pictures of you gardeners making
incredible
yard outdoors. That was awesome. I mean, we saw some chickens running around.
Those were Annetta's chickens. Annetta,
oh my gosh.
You're my virtual neighbor. That's the kind of person you want to live next to. Fresh eggs,
yeah,
fresh vegetables.
So many of you that are gardening and sustaining yourselves somewhat, through your gardening. So that was a good prompt. I haven't, I read most of them, but I'm gonna go back and go over them again because it's inspiring. I mean, I may pick that up again.
Yeah,
maybe. Yes. So thanks. So Shirley Knit 123. I'm calling you Shirley. Just send me a message on Ravelry that includes your shipping address and your full name, and I'll get that prize right out to you.
Awesome. Congratulations, Shirley.
Yay, congratulations.
So before we move into our next giveaway, let me just share with you my little gardening experiment, if I can.
Okay.
So I can't even remember who I was watching. Was it on YouTube? Somewhere I was watching, they were talking about how to, I think it was the Today Show. They were talking about how you can take produce that you've already used and use it to grow other produce. So she said you could cut the bottom, leave the stalk of your celery, your carrot, and romaine lettuce and just sit that bottom piece in water and it'll start growing again.
Wow.
And I'm like, no way. So anyway, I tried it. I tried it with celery and it works.
What?
Yes. So this is
You're
the bottom.
growing celery?
I'm growing celery in the kitchen window.
Just in water.
Just in water. So, and this growth has happened like in the past week. It grows so fast. Yeah. And there's celery growing inside of there. So my neighbor said now I can put it in dirt. So we'll see what happens. But I thought that was just the coolest thing.
That is cool.
And very Weight Watcher friendly. So let's see if I can actually grow a whole stalk of celery.
So
I'll try carrots too.
You can do it with carrots.
So you can do it with carrots too.
Leave the green on the top and
Yep. And lettuce. So we'll see. I'm gonna give it a shot.
It's worth a try.
It is worth a try. What's your snack today?
It's growing.
It's growing. It's crazy.
That's
so what's your snack today?
So I have some pretzel sticks and hummus.
Oh, yum.
Do you eat that?
I haven't had pretzels in a while, but I've been doing a lot of carrots and hummus.
Oh, and then some sliced apple.
Oh, yum. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I just had some
water.
tea. Okay, cool.
Water. I'm still trying to get up to a healthier consumption of water. It really makes a difference.
It does. Absolutely. Yep.
I mean, this is what I've known all along, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell yourself you need to do this, and then your body's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I'm used to doing what I normally do. So.
Yeah. Once I've learned that once you start it, it's like your body's crazy. You've done it before, so you know how it is. You know how it works.
Yeah, so that little app that I installed, it prompts me a little more.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. So that's been helpful too.
Good. Alrighty, so we did our week giveaway. So now we're going to do our 2,500 subscriber giveaway.
Yay.
And we picked that from YouTube. And the winner of that is, hold on, because of course I lost my space.
I'm going to run down Gigi to fix this speaker.
Susan Bozarth is the winner. And Arthella, what did she win? I'm going to find her comment while you show
Okay. She won 2 skeins of Madeline Tosh.
Right.
Tosh Merino Light, which is a single ply merino fingering weight yarn. She won 2 skeins of that in the Kenobi colorway, along with 2 coupon codes for patterns, Snickerdoodle Knits patterns. So yes, that's what she won.
Perfect. Awesome. Congratulations, Susan. So the prompt for that was just to make a comment on last week's episode. And so Susan said, congratulations on your milestone. You've inspired me to start sewing again. I got my dress number 1 and shirt number 1 patterns in the mail last week.
Wow.
Made my first shirt the next day. I'm sure it will be the first of many.
Yay.
So, congratulations, Susan. I love it when people say we've inspired them to either, pick up a new craft or, pick up one they haven't done in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Awesome. Okay, Susan, so we'll get that in the mail to you. Just send Arthella your name and mailing address, and
Yes.
we'll get that right out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week's giveaway is, it's my turn. It's my turn. It's a yarny giveaway, so I hope you like yarn. Of course you do. These 3 beautiful skeins here.
What?
So I'm just going to give this one away. This is a 100% merino fingering weight, 400 yards by Fiber Obsessions. I believe this was gifted for giveaway by Deb. I'm almost 100% sure it was.
My
Quite some time ago. My Desire, Deb, My Desire. And I apologize for the dog barking. It's my neighbor's dog, and usually she stops by now, but today she's having a rough day. So
Aw.
hopefully they'll take her in soon.
TGIF, neighbor. TGIF. Calm
I
down.
know. Sometimes I can open the window and say, hush, hush, Lucy. I mean, not Lucy, Annie. Annie is her name. I was calling her Lucy for the longest. No wonder she didn't answer me. Anyway, yeah, hopefully she'll stop shortly. So anyway, these 3 skeins, this is from Fiber Obsession, 100% merino fingering. And this is from Gypsy Girl Creations, this beautiful blue. I mean, purple and pink. And I
Purple.
thought they would work really well together for a shawl project, maybe.
That's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also going to include a yarn lover pin from Black Pearl Magic's shop. And I think we've got about 2 more of these. So hope you guys are enjoying those. And so the question for this week, what are your plans for the summer? I know most people try to take a vacation in the summer, but I think we all are going to have to get creative with what we normally would do in the summer months. So what are your plans for your summer? Because I need ideas. Yeah, we usually go to the beach every year, and we still might. Just got to keep an eye on things and see how things progress.
Yeah.
So I'll open up a thread in the Ravelry group as usual, and that'll be a place for you to enter for this week's drawing.
All righty.
Okay, so let's talk about what we're wearing
Okay.
before we get into you go, because I'm curious about this sweater. I think I know what it is, but
You know this sweater. This is the Rift Tee. I was the tested for Jacqueline C. How do you pronounce Jacqueline's last name?
Seslak.
Okay. This is the Rift Tee. And it's a crop tee. Oh boy. I'm really wet up.
Oh, you got
I'm wearing it over a little shift dress that I got from Target. I love this dress. And it was a test knit. It had a little cuff on it, but I took that off.
Oh.
Yeah, so I removed that.
Okay.
Twisted rib. It was only maybe a half an inch or so. So I just took that off because I was like, it was kind of restricting.
Gotcha.
And this is knit out of, is it Magpie? Magpie makes Solstice, right?
Yes.
Which is a cotton merino blend.
Okay, I did not know that was a cotton blend. I thought it was cool. Okay, that's good to know.
It's really comfy and perfect for, spring and summer.
Right, so the Rift Tee.
The Rift Tee.
All right. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
I'm wearing my shirt number 1 from 100 Acts of Sewing. It's the one I finished about a couple of weeks ago, out of a cotton that I picked up from Joann's. Yep, so that's what I'm wearing. And I matched it up with this necklace and bracelet set that my sister-in-law bought back from her trip to Ghana about
Oh,
3 years ago. Yep. She's that's her homeland. That's where she's from.
is
And
she?
every once in a while she'll get to go. So yeah, this was I begged for goodies back from Ghana. This is what she bought me back. And I think it matches really, really nicely
Yeah, it works well.
with the shirt. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. So shirt number 1. Love this pattern. I think next time I'm gonna have to make a smaller size. This one is a bit on the baggy side.
So you're wearing tunics.
I'm wearing tunics, yep, and I made it longer, so it comes like mid-hip.
Your shirts will turn into tunics.
Exactly. And we'll wear them for as long as I can.
Yeah.
I'll be putting darts and pleats and
Wearing a belt.
exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not take it too far now. I may draw a line on belts.
You do.
Okay. So did you finish anything? I didn't.
Oh, so
I don't have any objects this week.
no finished objects, knitting and crochet. Yes, I have a finished object in crochet. You want to see it?
I do. I think, is it what I think it is?
Yes. It is. I
Is it
finished
epic?
my
Is it-
Sedona crochet top.
Yay! Oh my goodness. Look at there.
Yeah.
Oh, it is so cute.
It's just, it's just like, I don't know. I could put it on.
Okay, yeah, you want to put it on? You want to?
Okay, you chit chat. I'm gonna come over here and slip it on.
Okay, so let me find the pattern. It's excuse me, it's a fairly new pattern. So let me look it up. This is the Sedona crochet top. So it's not that new. It came out in August 2009. The designer is Dana.
2019 or 9?
2019, sorry. Dana Freed Fittis is her name. And it's made out of a DK weight and it's top down.
So here she is.
Oh my goodness, I think it's awesome.
I think the blocking does wonders.
Wow. I think it's perfect. It's
It
exactly.
turned out.
It really did.
I'm a crocheter.
You are.
I am a crocheter. I'll just
I
leave it on.
cannot get over that. That is amazing.
Yeah, it turned out really nice. I'm really pleased with it. I did some little single crochet and decreases, at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And did I single crochet? I think I single crocheted around the bottom.
Okay, just like
So
cinch it in a little bit.
Yeah, just so it wouldn't flare out. I was afraid it was going to flare.
Okay.
It was kind of like curling a little bit, before I blocked it. And yeah, it's super comfy. It's just comfy. It's like the Millie, but a DK weight version of the Millie. And
yes,
it's long. So I will probably make it again.
Okay. I love it.
In like a solid color, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I finished a crochet garment.
You did a sweater at that, and you made modifications. So you want to talk about the mods you had to make?
Well, I guess afterthought is I guess it really wasn't a modification. The pattern is only written up to a size large. So I'm an extra large. So I don't even know I guess I was so excited about casting on, I just forgot about sizing. But so I had to, do some math. and based on gauge. I say one good thing about the pattern had a schematic, has a, so that gave me a guide,
Mm-hmm.
and then gauge. So I just measured, took the gauge into consideration and measured, the fabric, because I had gone so far on it and then realized, oh, this isn't going to fit.
Mm-hmm.
So I just added, and someone helped me. So Jan helped me with all this, because I was just like, oh, I can't do this. And she's like, oh, this is what I do. Let's do the math.
Right.
She pretty much figured out how many I had to cast on. I think the pattern called, I can't even remember, but it'll be all in my show notes. I mean,
Okay.
not my show notes, but my project notes.
That'll be good. So you actually had to cast on more stitches.
Cast on more stitches initially.
Did you increase your hook size?
No, because see, that's the thing. Because that's what she was saying at first. Oh, just increase your hook. And I was like, no, I want this fabric. I liked the fabric that I was getting with the hook size that it called for. So I didn't want to go up, because I didn't want to looser. I didn't want to looser fabric.
Right.
So that's when we was like, well, we're gonna have to do some math and to figure it out. So that's what we did. So it starts out really wide at the top. Then she was like, oh, don't worry about that. We'll just cinch it in with single crochets and do some decreases. So, and then in the arms, I felt like the arms were going to really not fit. And she was like, oh, well, you can just do some increases. But you see, it's just like a drop arm. And it's just like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's just under there. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You see it. It's just, so I did do some, a few more increases around when I got closer to the bottom to make sure that my armhole opening was, had a little more give in it.
Right.
And just just crochet down following the schematic. And I was hoping, it was like, had been a little more cropped, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it looks just like the pattern. So for you guys who haven't seen what it looks like, it looks exactly like the pattern. So
yay.
Awesome. I would love to have one, but I think I don't know if I don't feel confident enough to make modifications in crochet like that. A knit top-down sweater, no question. I'll make it work,
but crochet is so much more forgiving, and you start out, I can't even, I forget how it was like a whirlwind, how many stitches I chained. But Jan, she's got it all in her little head.
That's she's a whiz. Okay, if I decide to, I'll reach out to her.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can just increase. If you get to a certain point and you need to increase, this is like a recipe, really.
Right.
I think you could do it.
Okay. We'll see.
If you want it, you can do it.
I want it. I think I want the rift tee more though. So
you want the rift tee?
Yeah, I love that. I think I could whip that up pretty quick, and I could wear it now.
Okay, well, whipping it up, I think you could make this before you could whip up that rift tee.
Really?
Yeah, the rift tee, it's not top down, it's bottom up.
And
it's got a few little twists and turns in it.
Okay. Duly noted.
It's just you. So, you could.
Right. Okay, so we'll figure it out. It's not like I don't have a ton of things on the needles already.
So
okay,
yeah.
Awesome. Anything else? You finish anything else this week?
In knitting or crochet?
Uh-huh.
No, that's it.
Okay.
Knit crochet. Yes.
All right. So let's see. What have we been working on this week? I started I have a new cast on.
Okay.
A new knitted cast on. So I talked about this shawl, which is called the Getaway Shawl by Shay Johnson. And I started this last Friday, right after we finished podcasting. I went right to the living room and cast on for it.
Oh wow, you did.
Yeah. So this is how far I've gotten thus far. I'm almost at the midpoint.
Oh wow.
So as you can see, it's I really like it. So it starts. This is the beginning, and it just increases into a triangle. It is stockinette stitch. I think earlier I said it was garter stitch, but it's stockinette stitch, and that's separated by 4 rows of lace. She calls it a purse. I forgot the name, but purse stitch lace, something like that. But it's this really simple repeat for 4 rows, and then you just pick back up knitting again. And then the other side will mirror the other side, but it will be decreases. So really simple, really meditative, and then it's going to finish off with tassels.
Oh wow.
Across the bottom. And the yarn I'm using is, oh my goodness, I can't think today. Hold tight. In projects, Dragonfly Fibers. This is their damsel lace, which is a sport weight.
And the color
fire, which is so pretty.
It
I don't
is.
know. I'm really enjoying the pattern. Very well written. It's like, I love those line for line patterns. That's how she has it written. So you know exactly how many stitches it's supposed to have. And
wow.
And then the pattern, the yarn is just really, really nice. Makes me sad Dragonfly isn't dying anymore. And I haven't, I know someone had picked up, she sold the shop to a couple of people, but I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. I need to research that. So
they're up and running. They're running
Yep.
and selling yarn. I still get their newsletter.
Oh, that's good to know. And it's still called Dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to know then, because I feel like I need more of this color. I hope they're still dyeing it. It's so pretty.
Yeah, that they kept.
Yeah, the golds and the greens and the reds. Yep,
Yeah,
so
that's
thoroughly enjoying
kind
it.
of muted for you.
It's kind of muted.
It's muted. Yeah, you like bright, saturated.
Yeah, I
color.
think this is bright and saturated though, in a kind of sort of way.
It's saturated. It's not bright. It's those are more earthy tones.
Yeah.
It's pretty though.
Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Yeah, but I think it'll block out pretty nice too. So
wow.
Yeah, so really, really enjoying that. And I think I shared this project back last time from Allegheny Fibers.
You did.
Housing it. Love this.
That's so pretty.
It's really nice. It's got 2 dividers in it. Well, 1 divider, so it's got 2 sections, I should say. Yep, so nice and roomy. So that's what I've been working on all week. That and my Jessica Jones cowl. That's been taking up all my time this week.
Where is your Jessica Jones?
Right here.
Can I see it?
Sure. So there it is. Can you see the colors?
Yes.
Yeah, this is another very meditative pattern. Is
it?
It really is. Yeah. And it's a linen stitch, so it's like knit one, slip one. So I was watching Family Feud last night with Steve Harvey, who cracks me up. So I had to unknit so many times because I kept getting distracted by Steve Harvey. So, but yep, another very enjoyable meditative pattern. Jessica Jones by I tell you, I haven't even set a project page for this yet.
No?
Nope. but I'll include it in the show notes for sure.
Okay, so my whip, I started I have a new cast on too.
Ooh.
I started the Curious Handmade Mystery Knit Along.
Oh, I was just looking at that last night.
The Stillness Shawl by Helen Stewart.
Yes.
So Wanda, Pick Up Stitch, she loves a knit along.
Does she?
And not only does she, specifically, she loves mystery knit alongs. She always does Through the Loops, Kirsten Kapoor's mystery. She loves a mystery knit along. So we were talking a few days ago, and she was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to start, and I was like, oh, are you? And she's like, yes, her patterns are so awesome. And, so I was thinking, and the clue is coming out on Thursday, which was yesterday, the 25th. So I went stash diving and I cast on, I bought the pattern and I cast on right after I got the pattern yesterday.
It's a fingering weight shawl, right?
It's a fingering weight shawl. It's using 3 colors, a light, a medium, and a dark. And it's a crescent or semicircle shape. And she was absolutely right about the pattern. She basically holds your hand through the make-along, which is like right there. Like you said,
find it.
Line by line, it's a line by line. She tells you how many stitches you'll have at the end of each row. Her abbreviations or, her legend abbreviations are clear.
Wow.
And I started. I'm in the middle of a row.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's gorgeous. No.
So
and all the stripes. Do I see stripes?
Yes, it's stripes.
And
it's a mystery, so yeah, there's stripes and texture.
Okay. And
so let me show you my yarn.
Okay.
Which was a stash, dive for me. So do you have Neighborhood Fiber Company Cobblestone Sock?
Yes.
Have you used it?
I haven't used it.
Oh my God.
Lovely.
So it's a 75% blue face Leicester, 15% cashmere, and 10% silk. So this is my first color, which is the Blair or Blair or Bel Air. Bel Air.
Bel Air. Okay.
Right. Then my second one is Charles Center, which is her light gray.
Yes.
And then I pulled out one of her variegated skeins.
Oh, that's really pretty.
So those are my colors.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This is a rustic fingering. This is a single ply.
Okay.
And next is the colorway of this one.
Okay.
ST.
Okay.
So yeah, excited. Yay!
I've always wanted to knit a Helen Stewart pattern for that very reason, because I hear that they're just, all of her patterns are like that.
Yes, and Wanda really likes her patterns. I remember she has this one shawl, I think it's called the Radiance shawl.
Yes, I remember she gets
so many compliments on that every time she wears it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
But she loves hers. So it's not too late if you want to join the knit along. So the next clue comes out next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Are you finished with clue 1?
Pardon me?
Are you finished with clue 1?
No, the first clue has like over 100 rows, so I'm like row 64, and she,
Okay.
encourages you, even though I think, they're giving away prizes. That's fine if that's your thing, but she's not saying don't rush, just in the stillness of it, or just enjoy,
The whole point.
enjoy the make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's gonna, even though I think for prizes it may cut off like the end of July or something, but
Mhm.
she'll be continuing on through August.
Okay.
Give everyone a chance to finish it if they,
Right.
so I'm like really excited about it.
I just might do that. Maybe I'll look for some bellow fingering in my stash. So it's
Wow.
three skeins of fingering weight, right?
Yes, a light, a medium, and a dark.
A light, a medium, and a dark. So, and they don't necessarily have to like match, coordinate.
Well, you want contrast.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also, well, by the pattern, I'm telling you about the pattern now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, okay.
Because I got some yarn over here, a combination from Plucky. And I bought all 4 colors because I love the way let me grab it. I love the way they look together, but I never did the pattern that I intended. But I just love this combination so much. And I'm not sure if this particular shawl is gonna work. But this,
I'm ready to do a single crochet. Oh, look at that.
isn't that pretty?
So which 3 would you use?
That's a good question. Either these
Or
1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3.
or pick 2 out and find you a speckled one. Use 2 of those, because she says if you use a speckled, then that would be your color B.
Mm-hmm.
You have a speckled that'll go.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yep. So this is always staring at me every time I come in my class. Man, I want to.
I'm seeing that one on the end, the mint, the one on the right, one next to it, with like a speckled.
Yeah. Let me see.
Or even that is that orange or red?
This is orange. It's Henley, and it's
Oh,
orange.
what's that one on the end, the minty one?
Happily.
That's pretty. Those 2 together would be pretty with a speckle too. What's the dark one on the end?
The dark one is actually black, Morticia.
Oh, Morticia.
Mm-hmm. I think I was going to do my 5th Avenue with this.
Oh, that would be pretty. Maybe.
Yeah. I know.
You may not want to break it up.
I know.
You have plenty of other combinations there.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
2 bellows and a speckle, you'll be all set. Because I think the most, I believe color A, you need 380 yards.
Okay. I just might do that.
You should do it.
I should do it. Okay. I'm going to do it.
You should do it.
So I can catch up with your whips.
So. Yes, we should all do it.
Yeah, everybody do it.
Everybody.
I've always wanted to make one of her patterns. And I was just looking at this last night. I was like, oh, wow, this looks like fun. So, okie doke.
Okie doke.
So, yeah, that's what I've been working on feverishly this week when I have time. So, should we move into sewing and quilting?
Yes, let's do.
All right, no quilting, but I did finish a sewing project.
You did?
I did. So shirt number 1, truck just drove by. Shirt number 1 is quickly becoming my favorite. I made another one this week.
Look at that one.
Isn't it pretty?
What fabric is that?
This is a piece of cotton, just a basic piece of cotton I got from Joann's. It was on a clearance rack. I think it was like $3 a yard, something like that. and they only had like a yard and a half or something. I said, it's so nice though. I'm gonna do something with this. So this is what it ended up being. So this one is a little shorter than I have been making them because, like I said, I only had a yard and a half.
Right.
But it worked out well. It worked out really well. I did French seams, which turned out really good. I'm really enjoying French seams. So thank you for that tip.
Yeah.
They're beautiful French seams too. I must say so myself. Yeah, but this fabric is pretty cool. It's just these little teeny boxes and they're kind of like faded out.
Yeah, they're pretty. It's pretty. It's black and white.
Yeah, and gray. Black, white, and gray. And then my bias tape is just some script print of a darker gray that I had in my stash. I didn't even have a full fat quarter. I just had maybe like a half of a fat quarter. So I just used that up to do the neck. And I did state stitch the neck before I put the binding on. And it lays fairly flat. I think it helped a little to keep it from flipping out. Because there seems to be an issue with the shirt number 1. I would like to ask Grace if she has any tips for that too. Grace from Beyond Measure.
Mm-hmm.
UK, I think reach out to her and ask her. This one is not too bad. This was not bad at all, actually. So, yep, shirt number 1.
Yay.
Yep. That's it for me sewing.
Okay, so for sewing, I'll start with this.
Ooh, start with. Ooh.
Remember, we had that sample piece up from our Alabama Channing workshop.
Yes.
And I was making a t-shirt and I was going to put it on the front of the t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I had cut the shirt out, but I never assembled it.
Right.
And I since put the sample in a frame.
Right.
But I was digging through and I came across, so I finished the shirt.
Okay.
And all I did was just made raw edges.
Oh man, I love you and those raw edges.
You probably can't see it very well, but it had it's kind of like a drop dolman, and then it had like a second little piece. So see how that's. I just finished.
I love that.
Put anything around the neck.
Okay.
The bottom is curling as well, and I'll just throw it over whatever.
Some leggings, yeah.
Yeah. And the pattern I followed is a Fancy Tiger pattern. It's the 1 hour. It's called the 1 hour tee or top.
Yes.
Which is a free pattern on their website. And I think
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I believe I only had like a yard of fabric. Really? That was my other, I think, issue for what I would make. Either I had a yard or a yard and a half. I didn't have 2 yards, I don't believe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was really, the cutout is simple and it's the organic cotton
that cotton is amazing.
It is, isn't it? So yeah, there are no finished edges at all.
No hemming, no hems.
No.
I love that. Yeah.
So.
Oh my goodness.
And I was thinking, the sample is in the frame. I can easily just hand stitch that onto here if I want to.
Yes, I want you to do that.
You do?
I do. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it would be heavy. I don't know. I'll have to take it out of the frame and maybe pin it to the shirt.
No, it's not heavy. Mm-mm.
So, yeah.
Look at you. That's amazing. Do you know how much you could pay for that in a Nordstrom or?
Yeah, we probably could.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So, do you have any other sewing?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, let me steal the show for a minute. I finished my first shirt number 1.
I love that fabric.
This was a yard and a half of, I think it's birch fabrics, but it's the Charlie Harper print.
Yes.
And it was inspired by, I can't even pronounce her Instagram name, anyway. She was wearing a top with the same print, so I went hunting for it. And I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I kept looking and looking and looking and looking. And then the shop that I found it on, they only had a yard and a half. So I was like, I'll take it. So the shirt number 1 took a yard and a half.
Wow.
So kind of a little cropped. It's shorter. And I widened my sleeves a bit. You know, I was a little disappointed with the neck. So you think stay stitching first will help?
I think stay stitching first will definitely help. And you didn't cut any of your neckline, right?
I did. I cut a little bit into it, just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. So, and then I put my binding on the outside. You know what I mean?
Oh, let me see.
Let's see if we can.
So it's exposed. The binding is
yes, the binding. I mean, it's folded over, but
so it's folded, but you still allowed some of it to like stretch above.
I wish you could see it. You can't see how it's on the outside. No,
but I think I can kind of visualize what you did because I've seen Vicky, I think, has done some of hers like that. That Clever Clementine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm pleased.
I love it. It's so beautiful. That fabric, I need that in my life.
There's some other Charlie Harper prints out there.
They're hard to come by though.
Huh?
They're hard to come by. I was searching for Charlie Harper about 3 weeks ago and pickings was slim.
I came across some today. I'll find the link and share it with you.
Okay, so we're not going to shop during the podcast today.
Because I don't, let's see, I don't think I have it.
No, that's okay. I'm just kidding.
Not this particular item.
Okay.
We won't shop.
He loves birds. That's one thing I will notice about him. He there's a lot of his prints are inspired by birds. Yes,
and I did it's nature. He does other animals too. And he's from West Virginia. He's from
really?
Virginia. Yeah, I don't have so we can't shop that right now. I know you want to get it right away, but
that's okay. Now I'm looking at raccoons now.
Oh, the raccoons?
Yeah, raccoons. It looks like a grill. That is so.
Yes, but you love birds, so I'm sure.
I love birds. I had an interesting experience with birds. Should I talk about that now?
Go ahead. Yeah. Talk about.
So day before yesterday, I was outside working because it was absolutely beautiful outside. So I said, let me stay outside until it gets really, really hot. So it was about time to come in, about 12 o'clock. And from around so when you open up our back kitchen door, there's a brick wall. And I would always notice that birds were like flying into that area over there. Even when we were sitting outside, birds are always going. So I thought, well, maybe there are a lot of worms in the ground and they just like it over there. So I'm sitting out there. All of a sudden, this tiny bird that apparently has just come out of the egg comes from around the corner, feathers all wet, beak is still soft, and he's just crying and chirping and crying and for, I guess, his mama. And he can barely see. He's stumbling and bumping into stuff. So he jumps off of the step Then he goes toward the kitchen door and he's trying to get in the door. So he keeps flying out and banging into the door. Then he's crying some more. So then he wedges himself between the smoker, which is by the kitchen door, and the wall. And I said, well, let me grab my camera and let me just see if I can help this little bird. I'm trying to take some video. All of a sudden, I guess Mama Bird comes from around the corner and stands 2 feet away from me and just starts hawking and hawking. And I'm like, shoo, bird, shoo. And she's not moving. She's still like fussing and carrying on. So I listened to what she said. I took that to mean get to stepping. And that's exactly what I did.
Get away from my baby.
Get away from my baby. So I left for about 10 minutes. I went around the front of the building and came back, and everything seemed to have resolved itself. I didn't see the bird behind the smoker, and I didn't see the mama bird anywhere. But I'm like, my goodness. So I looked around the corner, and sure enough, there's a little nest. And I thought birds' nests would only be like up in the ground. I mean, up in a,
tree.
In a tree, but this looked like it was like just nestled right there in the corner underneath some ivy.
Well, he probably figured that was
like a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
they're usually up.
Right. So I don't know a lot about bird behavior, but that was interesting.
Well, animals in general, she was telling you to get away.
Mm-hmm.
If she had sensed that you had touched it or something, she would have.
Yeah, it's no telling.
Mm-hmm.
So it was exciting but scary at the same time. Our backyard is so interesting. We live in not far from DC, so we're not in the country. We're in a suburb, but I've seen some things in this backyard. So we had a what do you call it? We had a groundhog this week, just walking through the backyard.
Did you?
Possums just walk through here. We've seen, raccoons by the trash dumpsters. It's like.
Well, we're all trying to live together.
We're all trying to live together. Yep. So that was my Wild Kingdom experience this week.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, it was fun. That was fun and exciting and scary.
I have some quilting.
Ooh, really? Mm-hmm. You've just been sewing your little heart out this week.
Oh my gosh, my machine has been like, what is going on?
Let me see. This is exciting.
So I finished my classroom. I'm taking a class.
Right.
I mentioned it last week, but I'm doing a virtual introduction to quilting class.
Mm-hmm.
So why you say, am I doing an intro class? Okay, so I love piecing tops. And I've only done 2, but I seem to enjoy that. Just the idea of finishing it, sandwiching it, binding it, quilting, just has no appeal for me right now.
Right.
So, and I'm like, well, why not? And I think because I'm just not comfortable or confident enough to do all those steps.
Mm-hmm.
And realizing that I'm like, so, of course you've said, oh, just go on YouTube, just to, you can do it. I'm a hands-on learner.
Right.
I always have been. So I saw where Three Little Birds was offering an intro to quilting class, and you're going through all the steps. And it's like, oh, I'm going to sign up for that. So I signed up for it. The first class was last Saturday, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Wow. It's like, if anything, because even the instructor, Megan, said, Arthella, haven't you done this before? And it's like, well, not really. And
right.
Plus, like, all the tips and tricks that I can gain are priceless. So she's
right. Exactly.
awesome quilter. So I know I can, glean from her. So I'm using, and then what appealed to me about the class, you're using charm packs.
Okay.
There's no cutting or anything. You're just, learning how to quilt.
Right.
So I pulled out one of my charm packs. I'm using the charm pack we got from, what was that? The quilting, what was that we went to?
Oh, the Quilt Expo?
Yes. What was it? The Mid-Atlantic? It was the Mid-Atlantic Quilt Expo or something.
Mm-hmm.
There was a booth with African prints.
Yes.
Wax Dutch and Ankara print. So this was the I used the charm pack with the from South African, is it Sway or Sway?
Sway.
Sway.
I believe it's Sway.
Fabrics. And so the first class, she told us, what you want to do is, lay out your pieces. Take pictures and then look at the pictures and decide how you want to, place them. So like, I've never done that before. So anyway, so here's my top.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's pretty large too.
It's maybe a 36 by
Okay.
42 or something like that.
Okay.
Even if it's that big, I don't even think it's that big. But anyway,
oh, gorgeous.
So it's 5-inch squares. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35, and take away 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So like a 32 by something.
Okay.
But look,
those colors are amazing.
So yay! So I'm all ready for class tomorrow.
Beautiful.
So I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but I'm ready for.
How many more weeks do you have?
It's a 4-week class.
Wow.
So we have 3 more weeks.
Exciting.
Yes.
Yes. Are you gonna do what do you call it? An edge? Or what do you call a border around it?
I'm not gonna do a thick border. I want to make it just like a little dark. I may just use. I was gonna look and see if I could find like a really, 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 really dark pattern. Low volume black to just border this. I want it to look like a picture frame.
Oh, nice. Okay.
A thick border on it. I don't want all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll use it for like just a lap throw,
I'm probably gonna make it a wall hanging.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. I'm thinking about making it a wall. Maybe put it over my maybe on my mantle, or maybe over the love seat in the family room. I don't know.
Beautiful. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah. So yay!
Good for you. You have been super busy on a sewing machine this week.
Oh my gosh, my sewing machine has been really happy. I've been using it this week.
Love it, love it.
Yep. So what I have and this sweater is like really hot, so I'm gonna step out and.
You want to put your other sweater back on?
I'm gonna put my other sweater back on because this one's hot.
See, that's the thing about wool sweaters. Even if they're short sleeve, they're warm. They keep in a lot of heat.
And it may be that we're inside too.
Yeah.
I have the door closed in the room, so.
Right.
I mean, other than that, it probably would be okay.
Yeah. I actually thought about wearing a sweater today because for some reason I was a bit chilly.
Huh.
So
what's next? Stash acquisitions?
Next, stash acquisitions.
Okay. I'll be right there to see what you got.
Okay. Did you have any acquisitions to come across your path this week?
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you. I'm looking at Charlie Harper fabric on Etsy while you're.
Oh, are you? You're seeing?
Yeah, actually I am. Seeing a few things.
All righty, I'm back.
Man, this prints is so pretty. Okie doke. Okay, so one thing that I got in the mail that I'm pretty excited about is another 100 Acts of Sewing pattern. I got the pants number 2.
You know, the pants number 2, isn't that for knits?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. So I'm going to have leggings in every color imaginable. Prints, solids, florals, stripes. Low volume, high volume. I'm so excited about this. So super excited. And she was nice enough to send a little handwritten card.
Where'd you get that?
From 100 Acts of Sewing,
Oh,
the actual website. Mm-hmm. Thank you. 100 thank yous for ordering so many of my patterns. I truly appreciate all of your support. Enjoy, Sonia. I love a nice handwritten card. I'll stick this up somewhere in the room. Yeah, so I'm going to get this cut out.
When I order my patterns, here's my.
Oh, nice.
I love them too. I just
pretty.
Keep them and scatter them around.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I had known because I need the dress number 3.
Oh, is that the long one? The really long? Yeah.
You have that one, right?
I have it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was going to order it from Beyond Measure, but she sold out.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to go back to Sonia. So I'm like, okay, if I get the dress number 3, is there anything else? I might as well get them all. Do you have the skirt?
I have the skirt.
Have you used the skirt?
No, I have, but I want to sew for 100 Acts of Sewing in July. I definitely want to make
Oh,
some
you're going to make
skirts.
one during then?
Uh-huh.
That's on your radar for then?
Definitely. I'll be focusing on 100 Acts of Sewing patterns. I've even got my fabric picked out for my next dress number 1.
You do? So that's what I've spent some time this week going through my fabric stash and lining up.
Isn't it fun?
It is so much fun. I am still so very excited about this. I do not know what to do. So
I am too.
This wasn't a recent acquisition, but I pulled out this fabric to go with my crochet top. It's like little rainbows.
I was just looking at that this week. Is that a Rashida Coleman Hale print? Is that a cotton and steel? I don't know. Or
I don't think this is a cotton and steel. No, this is a art gallery.
Really? That is so cute.
And this is a Jessica Swift design.
Oh my goodness. Let me see it again. Oh, I love it so much. So that's going to be a dress number 1?
This is going to be a dress number 1.
As my mama used to say.
I know. It's saying something, isn't it? So I figured, I was looking at a couple of other prints, and I was like, I think this'll go under. It'll drop under their queue.
Yes.
So let's go on with your stash position.
Okay, so then this also came in the mail from Chelsea Yarns. I don't even know how I ended up on her website. Anyway, I know what. I was looking for the ice dyed face mask.
Right.
But they're sold out. So I said, well, let me just peruse and see what else.
You had an update this morning.
And it's sold out already.
I was on there and I got in and out of there so quick.
Did you get the beach minis and the bag?
No.
Okay.
Specifically for the mask.
Really?
I got in, got the mask and got out, and I'm like, yes.
Oh, I didn't even know she had masks too. Darn it.
Yeah, that was her update.
Man. Okay, I'll catch it next time.
But you were in there?
You know what? I got distracted with work and I couldn't make it on there at 10 o'clock sharp. So when I went back, I didn't see anything. Yeah, I was really curious about those minis, the beach colors inspired minis, and that bag.
That little unicorn bag. I did after I purchased my after I purchased my mask, I went back in there looking just for the unicorn little.
Mhm.
That wasn't. You couldn't just buy the pouch by itself.
Right. Yeah,
You could
came with the
get
minis.
the minis. Well, you could get the minis by themselves, or you could
Mhm.
attach the pouch to the minis, but you couldn't get the pouch by itself.
Right. And now I think it's
Oh,
all
God.
sold out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was pretty. It was
So
good. I didn't even-
anyways, I picked these up from her site. We are
Right.
open the bag. And I hope this is not annoying.
Rip it off quick, fast.
I don't want to rip it off because I love her. I don't want to tear the bag. I love the bag she uses to mail her yarn. They're nice and substantial. So I can get a sweater quantity in there. So this is the cobblestone base. And I don't know if she's discontinuing or I don't know why these were on sale, but I picked up 3 of them because I've always wanted a sweater in a cobblestone base.
What colorway is that?
80s radio.
That's pretty.
Isn't it pretty? So,
Wow.
yeah, it's so soft. So this, I think we were talking about doing a millie
Yes.
out of the cobblestone. So that would be a fun summer project for next season. I just love her aesthetic. Look at it. Everything is just sparkly and shiny and happy. And shipping. This got here in maybe like 2 days. I ordered it and then like 10 minutes later I had an email. Your yarn is on the way.
Right.
So love that. So thank you.
She gets it to you.
Yes, love that. Love that.
All righty. So you want me to go now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I got some mask from Alabama Channing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see those?
Yeah, I did see those. Mm-hmm. You haven't opened it yet?
So she has the Alabama Channing print
Oh, nice.
and a second print.
Nice.
See like a little mustard on there.
So these are all made out of the organic cotton?
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, they're mask for
Excuse me.
they're out of their organic cotton.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that, I was like, I want those. See, like the first time they came around, I saw it, email or something.
Mm-hmm.
They were sold out, and
Mm-hmm.
then they got another batch of them.
Yeah, I have a little bit of this green left over, and I think I set it aside for a mask. It's in here in my pile of mask fabric,
Mask making.
mask making supplies and such. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about a a knit one.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how comfortable they are. Do you feel like the more you wear them, I feel like the last time I went to the doctor, was it this week? Yeah, this week, Monday, I went to the doctor, so of course I had to wear my mask. And I feel like I'm getting used to it. It's not as uncomfortable as it used to be.
Yeah, you just get used to it.
Yeah.
You're fortunate enough you can make one that's perfect for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This will be my first time using this style. I was just using the pleated one.
Right.
And I have the pattern up there to try, but I haven't.
Yeah. I love that. That's my new favorite one to make.
So I got that
Ooh.
this week.
Awesome.
What else?
Oh, you got me?
Yeah.
You go ahead if you have
Oh,
something else.
I also got my neighborhood fiber company, the Unity T-shirt.
Oh, okay, okay.
Did you get one of these?
I did not.
It's community. And
I
you know,
did
she
not.
donated over, she's donated over $75,000.
Wow.
It's probably close to 100,000 now. Let me
Oh
see if
my
I can get on
goodness.
her website real quick. She's donating to
That's incredible.
different charities that are supporting the not only the pandemic, but causes for equality
Mm-hmm.
and justice.
Yes.
So she's been pretty busy.
Yeah. What about the yarn? Did your yarn come? Did you order the?
I did order the yarn. That has not
Mhm.
come yet. I'm
Okay.
excited about that. So I'm gonna pass that on as soon as I get it.
I know you are. Yeah, I'm still debating. I think I should. It's so pretty.
It's
It's
very
absolutely beautiful. Okay, so the only other thing I have that came in is this pin that I ordered from Yarn Hoarders Etsy shop. It says "Be kind."
that's so cute.
Isn't it cute? And it's sparkly. So there's a story behind this. And let me just read what she said on her Instagram account. She said the design for the pen had been in her head for quite some time, and she thought that now was the perfect time to help raise a little money with it. She says, "Has any of you had the pleasure of meeting Choco Cat Mom, who we know as Cheryl?" She said, "She may be one of the most kind and genuine people I have ever met, and I can certainly agree with that. When she walks into a room, you can't help but smile, and then you talk to her, and she has the ability to fill your entire heart with love and warmth. Cheryl is the treasurer of a really great charity in Virginia run by African American women that support graduating African American seniors, as well as women's shelters and tutoring programs and food banks, among so many other things. The charity is called Friends of Hampton Roads. I hope you will check it out." And she says $2 from the sale of every single pen will go directly to Cheryl's charity. So that's why I purchased the Be Kind pen.
That's so
And
cute.
it's really pretty. It's really pretty. So I don't know, this may not go on a knitting bag. This might go on, I don't know, something that I can see every day.
Yeah, sure. Wear it on your.
Yeah.
Wear it
The
over your.
message itself, be kind. Yep. It's not that hard. Not that hard.
Okay.
So it for me for acquisition.
Oh, but
You want me to run to the mailbox real quick?
I don't even. Yeah, you go run to the mailbox. I'll wait because I do not even believe that. That's all you have.
It is.
Okay, so
I mean, there might be. Well, yeah. Okay, carry on.
so I purchased a couple of patterns. I want a long maxi style Ankara print dress.
Mm-hmm.
I bought this Vogue pattern.
Oh, that's
Of
gorgeous.
course, I won't make that neckline quite so deep. Hopefully, I'll be able to close it, because I wouldn't wear it that way. But I saw on Instagram someone was wearing it in an Ankara print, and I was like, I want that.
Really?
See if I can find it. I'll post. Did I save it?
You know, I forget you can save posts on Instagram.
Oh my gosh, it's just like saving your favorites on Ravelry to me.
Yeah. So
I
it was Tabitha Sower, was it?
No, but guess what? Did you see that dress?
The pink and the I'll show it to you.
OMG. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you because guess what? I'm making that. And
It's
so I was
gorgeous.
like, the simplicity patterns at Joann's are $1.99 now. And I was like, yes, the sale started yesterday. So, you need to get there fast for the patterns.
Right.
But then I looked and it was like, I think I have that pattern. I already have the pattern.
Oh, that's the pattern.
This is the pattern. This is a, I think it's a Gertie.
Is that a Gertie?
Yeah, this is a Gertie. Patterns by Gertie. Yeah, that's Gertie.
Oh my
But
goodness.
she used that pattern for this dress. And she used cotton. This doesn't look like cotton.
It does not look like cotton.
Look at that.
Maybe,
I'm in that dress. Look, I'm gonna bare my arms to wear this.
I think I would bear my everything to wear that. I'm not crazy about my arms.
We should make one.
It's so pretty.
It is. The color combination is out of this world.
And did you see what her inspiration was? So this is the inspiration pattern. Yeah. So we're talking about Tabitha Sower on Instagram. That's her Instagram name. She's from Richmond. So she's right up the street, right up the road. And
she also has a website and a blog. She's a big blog. So she's tabithasower.com.
Mm-hmm. On her website, she's produced one pattern. Looking forward to seeing more patterns from her. And she has a beautiful button collection on her website. So definitely check her out. We'll link to it in the show notes. But yeah, that dress was amazing. So you're still looking for the Ankara dress?
Yeah, I don't think I can find it.
Look at these buttons. Buttons are so
let me look and see this way.
So looking at the way she did that dress really got me to thinking about things I've seen before. How can I recreate that, or how can I make it my own with patterns I already had that, really flatter my figure. That was incredible.
Yeah, I really would like to make that.
Mm-hmm.
So this pattern I got this week.
Okay. And then, but wait, there's more.
There's more. The Ankara fabrics. Remember that Sunday? Was the Sunday before last? When we did sew Ankara a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And then it just, so it was like all things Ankara. So I picked up or purchased a few more prints of Ankara. This is the first one.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
This will be
absolutely beautiful.
I'm going to make a Lottie dress, and I'll have plenty more for something else.
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
The Lottie dress, just a shift.
Right.
Then this one is another one. Oh, that's gorgeous. This may be the maxi dress.
Oh. That's good. Is this Mama Wati?
No, this is not Mama Wati. This is Ankara Malkia, Malkia,
Okay, is this on Etsy?
No.
Okay.
It's
I'll look for it. Malkia and Kara.
Yes, but on Instagram, they're Ankara Malkia, all one word on Instagram.
Okay.
And you just, go from there. And they sent a little card with it, how to remove the, adhesive.
Nice.
So I thought that was nice.
Yeah,
This was another, so I got 4 prints. This has glitter. Look at this one.
Oh, that's so pretty. Bring that a little closer.
And
Oh,
it has glitter.
that is gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? So
It
you
looks
know what I
3D
want?
on-
I want an Ankara. I want a bomber jacket made out of Ankara. So that may be. And then this last one, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah,
Isn't that pretty?
yeah, that's gorgeous. Absolutely. Look at that green.
And they're
It's
all,
like the colors just pop out at you.
yeah, and it's like, I don't know.
And they're so affordable. I mean, so you got the six yards.
Yeah, they only come in 6-yard put up.
Okay, gotcha.
So I have plenty, you know.
Yeah. Here I am again. Just browsing.
I mean, their prints are really unique. They consider themselves the crown jewel of Ankara.
Yeah, I think they might be right.
And
I'm seeing some different things here.
so
Wow.
that's that.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Woo. That
So-
gave me goosebumps.
So I have a couple other things, and then
Okay.
hopefully I won't have anything else coming to the house anytime soon, but I can't talk. Remember we saw this kit at, do you remember seeing this Rowan felted tweed kit at Vogue Knitting Live?
Was that
In
the
that
booth?
one booth? Remember we were at the Rowan booth, the booth?
Yes, yes. I don't
They
remember
had that
seeing that
stripe.
though.
Yeah, well they had a stripe, I think it was a stripe scarf or wrap in kits made up like this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the kit I got,
That's gorgeous.
down to a light gray up to.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
So I got that, and oh yeah, I got it for the scarf. It's a stripy scarf.
Okay.
I can use it for something else if I want.
Yeah. How many yards are in the Rowan felted tweed?
Well, they're 50-gram balls.
Mm-hmm. It's a DK weight.
It's a DK weight. I
Mm-hmm.
can make, oh my gosh, I probably could get a sweater out of this.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh yeah, it's 191 yards.
Oh yeah.
This will make a gorgeous.
Totally do a sweater. Yep. You could do the whole super simple summer sweater.
Look at that.
That is
So
gorgeous.
pretty.
Do they have other colors?
Yeah, they come in different colorways.
And what's the name of that shop?
It's called the oh, well let me tell you where I got it from. So then I got this this skein of recycled silk,
Mm-hmm.
the sari silk.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, I thought I could use it in like one of the knit collage
Yes.
patterns.
Where did that come from?
So I made a purchase from Maker Plus Stitch,
Mm.
and they're in Colorado.
Okay.
Liza and Catherine were my cabin mates at Squam last year.
Mm.
And
Maker Plus Stitch.
Maker Plus Stitch, they have a awesome shop, well curated
Nice.
shop. And I don't know if I saw a post on Instagram, or I know Liza had, because we would be at Squam, would have been to Squam and back, I think, by now. Yeah, so Maker Plus Stitch.
Okay, got it.
And they have this sari in all different colorways. And I thought it was really pretty, of course.
It is pretty.
And it's I think it's 75 yards, so it's generous yardage.
Very nice.
Yep. So that wraps up my acquisition.
That's
Hopefully
exciting.
I won't have anything next week.
I don't believe that, but we'll see. That remains to be seen. I did have one more acquisition that I forgot about. It's not that exciting, but you'll see more of this because I joined Knit Crate. And I don't even know why I did. I think I was watching Queen's Yarn Boutique and her.
You said you don't know why you did.
I know why I did. I was watching Queen's Yarn Boutique, and she does the Knit Crate review. So every time she gets a package, she shows it on her YouTube channel. And she showed something on one of her more recent episodes, and I was like, I need to resubscribe. So I did.
Because you were a subscriber, right?
I was a subscriber, and then I stopped. So my very first kit that I got is kind of exciting. They sent me 2 skeins of bare yarn and some Kool-Aid for dyeing, and a card which will take you to Rebecca of Kim Knits Creations on YouTube. I don't know if you're familiar with her. She's like obsessed with yarn dyeing. So she has all sorts of tutorials on her YouTube channel, dyeing with Kool-Aid, dyeing with acid dyes, dyeing with natural dyes. You name it, she's got it. So somehow Knit Crate has hooked up with Kim Knits, and so I'm gonna go check out some more of her tutorials. I'm not sure if I want to dye this with Kool-Aid though. I don't know. So anyway, and it also came with the ties, which is great because I don't have any of these. You need these to tie the yarn with so that it doesn't get tangled in the dye pot. And some Post-it notes, which come in handy when you're knitting. And sewing too, for that matter. So that was my first acquisition from Knit Crate. I think another one should be coming pretty soon. It was right on time because I'm kind of wanting to get back in the dye pots with the natural dyeing. And I've got a huge bag of avocado skins and huge bag of onion skins I've been saving up. And I got some other natural dyes I've picked up at some festivals last year. So that's the plan. That's the goal.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
That was an awesome kit. Useful.
Yeah.
Really useful.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, 2 skeins of white yarn. Then I got to reading further. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. So hopefully you'll see those dyed up soon, which will be fun. So what have you been up to besides shopping?
Just focusing on my activity, keeping my body moving more and drinking water. I have not lost any weight since the first week. I haven't gained. It's like I am just like steady. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's good. At least I'm not gaining.
Right.
What I'm eating, eventually it'll come off.
Right.
But I've noticed that, like the inflammation and puffiness is going away. So that's a good thing.
Epic. Yeah.
It's gonna come off. It's
Definitely
gonna come off. And just enjoying my meals. More creative in the kitchen, and going to the grocery store and having my app right there and looking things up.
Yeah.
Like I had started making smoothies. Our neighbor gave us, oh my gosh, a lot of berries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries.
Oh, wow.
We had all this, so I cleaned it all and put it in, individual bags. So we've been drinking smoothies for for the last week. And I was using the Simply almond milk, which I think was like 3 to 5 points per per cup.
Yeah, the one with the sugar is like vanilla sweetened maybe.
Well, this one was just Simply, it's the Simply, remember the Simply juices? Well, now they have a Simply almond milk.
Really?
So yeah, it's called Simply Almond, and it's their almond milk. But I was like, wait a minute, that's like, even though the fruit was 0 points, it was like 5 points for a cup of, So I was in Weiss the other day and I started looking at all the almond milks, and I found one, the Almond Breeze, which is Almond Breeze. It's the unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and a cup of that is 1 point. So I was like, yes.
Awesome.
So I rather do that.
Okay.
So that was a, I get excited about the little things.
Oh, absolutely. That's
like
with on Weight Watchers, that's not little. That's huge.
That's major, right?
Yes.
Have more points. So, and it's in a smoothie, so you don't really, taste it. It wasn't like I was like, oh, this is some good almond milk. It was like, so yeah. And walking, like I said, and really enjoying, my walk, and it's like enjoying my scenery. And I have been just walking in my neighborhood, and oh my gosh, I've gone down this week. I've gone down streets I didn't even know existed in my community.
Right, I believe you.
There are 500 homes in this community, but it's like streets. If someone asked me where was a certain street, I wouldn't know, because I was like,
isn't that something? That's, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I've seen some beautiful lawns yesterday on my walk. So I really, I like mushrooms. And I really enjoy clouds. So yesterday on my walk, I walked past this house. I walk by there all the time. They have, like, close to the sidewalk, they have like a flower, bed or whatever. And they had the biggest mushrooms, 2 different kinds.
Wow.
They're in their flower bed. I mean, they were huge. So I took a picture of them. So that was fun. Look at these mushrooms.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, they were huge.
Wow. I'm assuming they're not edible.
Yeah. I don't know, but I wouldn't.
So, I know you like mushrooms. Do you like to eat mushrooms also?
Oh yeah, I love to eat mushrooms.
Okay, cool.
So the portobello, I'm not an exotic mushroom. I like, the white caps. I like the portobello. So yeah, mushroom, and then clouds. So I noticed the clouds yesterday. So I was taking pictures of the clouds.
Oh, so that's beautiful.
This was just my neighborhood. And I was just like, just thank you, Lord. And then I got to thinking, I was like, wow, wouldn't it be nice to be like lounging in the clouds? And once I'm done lounging in the clouds, I would go under one of the little mushrooms. I'd be a little person and go under one of the little mushrooms. The mushroom would be my shelter.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? It was just like a walk. It was just,
and before you knew it, 2 miles were done.
Before I knew it, you want to know? I had 4.5 miles yesterday.
Wow.
4.5 miles. I think Monday, because I didn't walk Sunday. So Monday, I had 4 miles. I've been just walking up. I just, my knee, and I'm like developing like a little routine. So I realized I have to hydrate before I leave the house. I don't want to get out and then have to go to the bathroom. So I hydrate, get up, get 8 ounces in, then get my smoothie, and then linger around for a little longer, go to the restroom, and then I head on out. That's what I've been doing this week. And it's work. it works.
Nice. So you're a morning walker.
Yes. Yeah, because I didn't go out Sunday, and I was like, oh, maybe you'll go Sunday evening. It's like, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I like, even when I was, in the gym, I always went in the morning. I went in the morning before work, because it's like, that's when I had my best gain. Now, of course, when I changed jobs, I remember
Mhm.
to the gym in the evening, but then I had a personal trainer, so I had, something pushing me then. But it's like, when I had my best gain is when I would get up in the morning, put my gym clothes on, carry my, my work attire in a bag, get to the gym, work out, shower, put my clothes on. And then the shower was like in my building right around the corner,
Right.
with my office. So
Mm-hmm.
that was ideal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a morning, I want to get it out of the way, because
Yeah.
I just do.
Yeah.
So no weight loss, but I'm okay with it.
Cool.
I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel better. And like I said, at least I'm not gaining.
Right.
Before, not being conscious of what I was eating and the calories and the gaining and the being, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this knee together. I'm gonna get this knee together. And I want to eventually start, adding some weights, and I want to add some weights, because I want to be stronger.
Yeah. I feel the
I
same.
feel strong. I want to be able to, because right now I can't, if I fall, it's like, I don't feel like I can get up.
Right.
I want to be able to just, first be able to prevent myself, from falling.
Yeah, and that takes strength and balance.
That takes strength. You gotta be aware. And it's like, right now, with my knee hurting, it's like, I'm learning, trying to figure out, okay, is this pain going to make it worse? Or I'm just going to have to kind of like work through that a little bit, and do that through stretching, and I want to get this thing together.
You will. You're on 4 miles. You're on your way. For
my God.
So our longest walk this week, I have no idea how long it was, because I did not have my Apple Watch with me. This was Monday. So Monday I had an early morning doctor's appointment. So I got up, started work, went to my doctor's appointment, which is in and out, went to Panera for breakfast. So we sat outside. I was still able to work while I was outside, and Ray, ate breakfast. And we, I said, before we left, I said, let's go to a park after we have breakfast. That'll be my lunch break. We'll go to a park, we'll get a good walk in, then we'll head back home. I can finish my work day. So that's what we did. We went to Costco Park in Clinton.
Yeah.
And it's been years since I forgot they had a lake.
Oh, yeah. Did you walk the lake?
We walked the entire perimeter of the lake, which was incredible. We saw turtles and geese, and what else did we see? Just all kinds of birds, and it was just so relaxing and peaceful. It was a hike, but it was a beautiful walk. Yeah, I'm curious to see how many miles that is. It's a pretty good hike. Maybe 2.
You think? Did you go all up by the tennis tent and all the bubble and all that, or just around the lake?
No, just around the lake.
Oh, okay. Because I used to live across the street from there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we lived across the street from there, and I used to go over to that park all the time and walk my dog. And
it's a beautiful park, and it's so close to home. So I can get there in maybe like 12, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, so that was nice. That was really nice. And yeah, just like you, just trying to be hydrated, stay hydrated, and I did figure out something. So my biggest challenge, I too was not losing. The scale was not moving, even though I was following the plan. So I said, there's got to be something I can tweak to make this thing work. I mean, because that's the whole point, you know.
Right. That is.
So I realized being on the purple plan, I was not being as conscious of my portion as I should have. I think I talked about this last week. So I switched to blue, which meant I lost out on a lot of the 0 points food. So it really made me think and focus and really think about how much I was eating. And that paid off. I had a really nice loss this week.
Wow. Good.
Yeah. And, you know, so yeah, still exercising. It's still a challenge. It's still, and I talked to the doctor about this. She said, you're going to, you know, you're dealing with, you know, rheumatoid arthritis. So you're already hurting. And then, you know, you have a lot of weight to lose. So, but she said, stick with it, you know, stick with it. It's going to get easier. And she said, don't push yourself. So you know, just like with your knee, you know when it's time to slow down or just take a break. So yeah, that's where I am this week.
How was the call on Tuesday?
The call on
The meetup, the virtual meeting. You attended the virtual meeting on Tuesday, right? Tuesday.
Oh yes, the Weight Watchers meeting. Yes, it was good.
It was good.
It was really good. What was the topic? The topic was so you know we've been on lockdown, not lockdown. We've been shut in.
You feel locked down, huh?
You do. Sometimes you do feel locked down. So we've been shut in. We've been taking time with ourselves and hopefully building some good habits. So how can we take these habits into the summer and increase what we're doing? So if you started exercising while you've been in quarantine, how can you increase your exercise, or what else can you do to help your weight loss efforts? So I wrote down a few new goals for the summertime.
Yeah, I could not get on Tuesday. I was like really starving right at that time. And I was like, oh no, I can't. I have to eat something.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I'm like.
What is your dinner time usually?
I don't really, well, it used to be like 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to eat earlier, get my meals, everything, snacking, all that out of the way before, between 8 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay.
So, it was like, it would have been no way I could just have, you couldn't
eat a snack, like eat an apple and.
No, all I was thinking is I need to get some dinner on I need some dinner.
Yeah.
I was hungry. I was hungry.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I'll be ready next week.
Yeah, and I was happy to know that our location is not going to close, so that was exciting.
Oh, well, that is
exciting news. Mm-hmm. Our Weight Watchers.
I have to check into my location, Waldorf. I guess I need to check in and see what's going on with them.
Yeah. Not that I want to go to in-person meetings. I'm perfectly happy with the virtual meetings.
I love the virtual.
Continue. Yeah, and I can go in, say if I want to pick up some snacks or purchase some things, but no, I don't want to sit there in a meeting. Even though they're limiting the amount of people that can come sit in the meeting, no, I'm not about that life right now. So.
No, I love virtual.
Yeah, it works out. Mm-hmm.
Some people are just, I'm so used to seeing people in person and hugging and all that, and it's like, we really can't be doing that right now.
No, we can't be doing that right now. Mm-hmm.
We just really shouldn't be doing it. So how about we do what we can do?
Do what we can do. And now we have the T-shirt Tuesday for the Weight Watchers weigh-in. So don't forget, have a snack or eat before the meeting, and don't have your T-shirt. I'm thinking I'm going to wear my Confidence and Hope T-shirt.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You can't even see my little.
Yes, you can.
That was funny. You couldn't even see my little.
You was like, your letters are here.
Your letters.
Why did you tell me to make them bigger?
I'm like, such a small confidence and hope. Do you really have confidence and hope or not? You're like, I know. You had like all across. I'm confident and hope.
know what we're talking about. When we first started the make along, to start the make along, we decided we would both on our Cricut machines create a T-shirt with the confidence and hope hashtag, which we still have not talked about on Instagram. So we did the podcast with our T-shirts on, and I had this bright pink confidence hashtag confidence and hope spread across my T-shirt, and Othello's letters were like that big.
Confidence and hope.
I was screaming it. She was whispering it.
Yes, I was whispering.
That was funny.
Yep. So, other than that, Weight Watchers, making all the things on the machine, the quilting.
I've got the sewing bug really, really bad.
I do too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So expect to see a lot of sewing soon.
And with this sew along coming up, I'm really, I'm trying. So I'm going to work on getting things cut out.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that week, bang, 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 bang.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's how I got this shirt made, because I made my shirt yesterday because I had it cut out like 2 weeks ago. Because remember I told you I was going to, when I had the cutting board on the dining room table and it's up, let me just cut out about 3 or 4 things.
Right.
So that worked out really, really well. So
you think that second, is that a shirt number one you're wearing?
Yes.
That neck looks okay.
Yeah, this one's fine.
Did you cut into it or not?
Mm-hmm, I did.
Did you stay stitch that one?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so can we talk about the continuous bias tape? What to do?
What did I do with, so, I don't even know what I did with what I made. Arthur, I don't know. I not know what happened.
You made a square. You started with a square.
It was 18 by 18, yes.
And then you offset, you did the lines on it?
I did the lines.
And then you offset the lines. Did you do that?
Yeah, I thought I did. I thought I'd offset the lines, and it took me forever to figure out how to do the second fold. I mean, the second seam. Because you have to offset the lines and then do the second seam, right?
Yes, do the second seam.
So it took me forever to figure out, where does this fabric go to make these lines match up? I think I'm overthinking it.
I think so too. So if you have a square, and then you.
But remember, once you do the first seam, it's no longer a square. It's almost like this parallelogram.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's when you fold that, offset those seams.
Right.
Offset, because on that part, you start with a square, you have half square triangle, you overlap those, and you have that at the bottom,
mm-hmm.
and the long top at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Then you open it up, and it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you put the lines on it.
Yeah.
And then you don't put it back together. You have to shift it down. You got to bring one down.
Right.
And then you have to pin it.
Right.
So when you shift it, I think what's going to help me, when you shift it down, those folded on the end, what's on the end that's folded, I'm going to iron that down.
You mean the little triangle that's sticking out?
Well, you fold the bias part into
mm-hmm.
itself. But
mm-hmm.
what's on each end of the bias is like folded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to iron that down so it'll keep it together.
Gotcha.
So when you pull those two pieces up, because you got to bring the pieces up and pin it.
Mm-hmm.
With those pieces being like folded like this.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll
Right.
make it easier for you to pin it.
Okay. Okay.
Because I had, and I don't know how much time, because, you know, of course, I want everything to be exact. And it's, well, which it kind of has to be for it to, you to get a continuous cut.
For that project, it has to be precise.
So I did use mine on my, I used mine on my shirt number one, the piece that I made.
Mm-hmm.
And my little square was only an 8-inch square. It makes a lot. So a big square like you had, oh my gosh. So I made that little 8-inch square, made enough to go around my neck.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I finally, I thought I had the seam right. I had the lines and I offset it and I thought I had the lines together and I sewed it up and I said, oh, okay. And I started cutting it. And then, I don't know. It was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. I wish I could find it.
Use any of it?
No. And I said, well, maybe I can at least use a little bit. Just enough, because I just needed a little bit to go around my neck. Oops. And I figured, here it is. I threw it in the trash. I threw it in the trash.
When I saw it, I was like,
poured me a glass of Chardonnay and said,
when you sent me that picture, I was like,
this does
not look right.
So I don't even know where I started. It was absolutely disastrous. And then
I think maybe you didn't put your lines down right.
that's a possibility. I thought I did.
It looks like your lines are not.
Yeah, that's possible because I even, when I got to cutting it and then it just wasn't lining up correctly. And then, so like this little piece here, I think this is where I started cutting. And I was like, wait a minute, this is not even on the bias. This is.
Yeah, you didn't put your lines on the bias.
So this was an epic fail, but.
I was like, what is that?
Were you laughing when I sent you that picture?
Oh my gosh. I was like, wait. She's usually pretty good at this sort of thing. What is going on?
So continuous bias tape. So I'll try it again. I'm going to try it again. I will not be defeated.
I'm going to have to try mine, of course, on a larger piece of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to really be careful in your cutting, too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it works. Mine was biased.
Yeah. So I don't know.
No, but I don't know. It seemed like so many more steps to it than the regular. So I'm like, I don't even know if this. I need to figure out. I need to really figure out how to piece mine together. So that it don't. So it can work that way because.
Yeah, I'll share a tip with you for that next week.
Okay.
Something that helps me out a lot when I'm making it.
Yeah, because I just can't. I mean, I've done it before, but it's like, what? I couldn't.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah, I'll show you what I do that helps me out with that. Yeah, I feel like this celery has grown some more since I've been sitting here.
For real? It could.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look how it's spread out. It's crazy. Okay, folks, I think we're done. Yep, I think we're done. So we'll be back next week. It'll be close to 100 Acts of Sewing July. So don't forget to order your patterns. You can get them from Beyond Measure UK if you're in the UK. If you're in the US, 100 Acts of Sewing or your local sewing shop might have them. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be epic.
Epic, 100X sewing. Yes. So
awesome.
So the first week, the 6th, is it the 1st through the 6th? Is the first week? I'm gonna have to read.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, haven't already, you want to go and join the Facebook group.
Yeah, I
That's
joined today.
the
Mhm.
details are about the sew along. Don't
Mhm.
forget to do that. All righty. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. Super excited. So stay healthy, stay careful, stay safe. Don't let your guard down. Yeah, keep making.
Yeah, keep making, and please keep sending us your comments. Those are awesome. We really enjoy reading them, and
Yes,
you're inspiring us
definitely.
as
Really,
we
really appreciate it.
try and inspire you.
Yeah. It gives us a boost to keep going. It's not podcasting is a little it's work.
It does take work.
It takes work, but the viewers make it worth the effort.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All righty.
All righty then. So we'll see you next week.
Yep. Happy making.
Happy making. Bye-bye.